Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First off, I have an apology to make. I have been rather absent the last couple of weeks. I've not really been feeding makeup, I've not been feeding my skincare, I've not been feeding myself, so I decided to take a break. So yeah, I'm getting back into it. I thought I'd kick it all off with a get ready with me video. I have to go out this afternoon, so I'm gonna put on a bit of makeup, make me feel myself again. I've already done my skincare and my primer because I started filming this video and realised I wasn't filming. So if I look a bit shiny, that's why. It is also absolutely roasting hot here. I think it's something like 31 degrees. So yeah, it's really warm and I'm not somebody that really likes the heat. I might even have to turn on the fan again and we'll just have to push through the noise. So yeah, it is far too hot to have nothing on, I'm afraid. So I know it's noisy, I can't help it, it's too hot, too hot. I'm not somebody that enjoys the heat. So yeah, I have posted on my Instagram again, I've also been absent over there. So yeah, I apologise, I'm getting back into it. I've also trimmed my eyebrows and they look totally uneven, so I apologise for that. And I also realised, looking back on my other videos, I always forget to do my brows in my videos. So I have got one of my brow pencils here. I normally use my Glossier Boy Brow. Can I find it? No. So we're going back to the Rimmel Born This Way, Brow This Way pencil until I can find it. So yeah, like I said, I've already done my primer. I used up finally my e.l.f. putty primer. I had the pink one, so now I'm trying to finish up my Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. There's not much progress to show because I did film a Project Pan update, but I didn't like the way it was filmed. I just never got around to filming another one, so I'm afraid I'll kind of incorporate Project Pan update into this video, and hopefully I will get back a bit more into actually making progress so that I can film something at the end of the month and like it. So my hair's a little bit crazy, I'm fresh out the shower. I'll straighten it after the video. I like to do my hair last, really. Actually, I don't really know, because sometimes I tend to do it different every time, but yeah, as you can see, I've been neglecting my skincare, but let's move on, ignore it, get back into it. I'll get through it. We're alright. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I've only used this once in my last video, actually. I can't remember how much I liked it or not, so I'm going to carry on using it for a little while until I've decided. I don't think it was quite the right colour, but once I put everything else on, it's not too bad. So how has everybody been? I've missed making content, to be honest. I've just been a bit not myself, not feeling it, lazy, whatever you want to call it. So I'll just go all over. I'm gonna need a mirror, actually. So and I know most people do their eyes first. I don't know why, I just never got into that habit of doing eyes first. And I know I should, but I don't. Yeah, it looks very yellow on camera. It's not too bad in the mirror, but I think once I've got all of my other products on, it won't be quite as Simpsons look-alike, I think. I know you can still see my blemishes through it, but I don't mind that, to be honest. I think it looks more natural, personally, for me. When it's not full coverage, I always go for more of a medium coverage or a light coverage. But yeah, once I get back into my skincare routine, I'm hoping my skin will clear up, be nice back to being smooth. yes, so concealer, I think today I'm going to use, I've got both of these here. I've got my 17 from Boots Second Skin Enhancing Concealer and my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I think today I'm going to go with that one. This is the 17 from Boots. This was a new one a couple of weeks ago. I tested it out in one of my last videos. So I just put a little bit down there. So how do you like to do your concealer? I know everybody kind of does it differently. I tend to just put 2 little bits either side of my eyes and blend it in that way. I think this concealer is definitely more a summer colour for me. It's not, I don't think this will be an all year round colour. It is quite thick as well, but it's quite nice. Just a little bit dark from my all year round colour. Yeah, it looks nice. It's quite glowy. I don't mind that. I've been wanting to try out more of a glowy look, but because I use my Charlotte Tilbury, I want to use it up because I've got a new one to use. I'll be honest, I don't really know how to do a glowy sort of look because I've always used matte powders. So I think I'm gonna have to try out some different powders, give it a go, see where we get. Okay, so next up I'm going to do blush. I know I do it all in a weird order. It's how I've always done it, if I'm honest. That's how it feels normal to me. And old habits die hard, so I'll go with my nice brown B Cosmetics blush. And like I said in other videos, it's because I have a lot of red in my skin tone, I flush very easily, so I like to use the brown blush just to neutralise it a little bit. I think I've gone a bit too high up on that side. It just helps neutralise the redness, I find. It just covers it up a little bit, I think. But as always, that's my blush. I know it looks a bit manky here, that's where the sticker wouldn't come off because I've got it in sale. The sticker wouldn't come off, so oh well. And then I've forgotten my normal blush. I don't know where it is, so I guess we're going with just brown today. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Oh well, we're going with just a little bit of brown today. So I will do my, let's do a little bit of bronzing. I also don't really contour because of my face shape, really. I find it just doesn't work for me. I can't do it, so I just use a bit of bronzer. I don't get too precise with it, really. I go quite heavy-handed. This is just my Physicians Formula butter bronzer. Just go all over. Just there we go. And then just a little bit down my nose. It's looking a little bit healthier now. I'm looking a bit more normal, a bit more myself. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of eyeshadow today. And I used this in my last video. I fancied using it again, and I'm actually wanting to try a bit more of a purple look this time. So I just use my Urban Decay. This is the eyeshadow primer potion in original. This is going to be a really quick video today, actually. I'll just put that all over. Okay, so I've got some brushes. So I think I'm going to go with, I use this one here as a bit of a transition shade. You can see these shadows are they fall out. But I like the way they use on the lid. I think I said that in my last video, even though first impressions when you're getting it out the pan, you think, look, I don't know if you can see that, isn't great, but once you start using them, they go on nicely. Okay, so I think I'm going to use some of this middle top shade here, lilac colour, and I think I'll do that over most of the lid. These shadows are really, really pigmented in quite a nice way. I know that doesn't look like much, but it is a really light colour, so I don't expect it to go bam in your face. But for £5, I like this palette. I'll just blend that into my crease. Yeah, just a nice subtle bit of purple. I'm going to use the same brush and go into this slightly deeper purple and do that on the outer corner, I think. It's quite a nice deepening colour. And as you can see, that does blend really, really nicely. I'm just going really, really gently in the outer corner. Does that look about even? Yeah. Yeah, so that's just a nice, subtle, summery, purpley shade. And I think I'm going to use this shimmery, whitish sort of shade for the inner corner, just brighten that up a little bit. I do realise I've made a very 90s sort of look. It's very cool toned, icy. So I'm going to use this little brush here, and I'm just taking a bit of both of these ones just to go underneath a little bit. Oh, I can never keep my eyes open. There we go. Just sort of helps frame my eyes a little bit. My eyes are really watery now. I don't think I'm going to risk going in with eyeliner today. I haven't had time to practice, and I don't trust myself to not ruin it, if I'm honest. So I'm going to leave that there for now. But I think it's a nice little look. I might go in with I think I'm going to go in with this darkest purple down here. It does look a lot more purple than it does on camera. Just to sort of almost line my eyes a little bit, just really, really gently. You can see it literally just the tiniest little bit, to sort of make it out ever so slightly. I think that'll do. I don't want it to be too bam, because obviously we're in summer. I don't really do dark colours per se. My nose ring is all over the place. I've got blush all on the back of my hand. Okay, so I'm going to go with, let's put powder on next, because I don't want to complicate this look too much. So this is, as always, my Charlotte Tilbury, I always forget the name, Airbrush Flawless Finish. And I just go all over with that. You can see how instantly that just totally mattifies. And I know it's not the most natural look, but I always feel like if there's shine, I just feel greasy and oily. So I like to go with matte. But I will try out glowy. I will find a powder that I can do glowy with. And once again, I've forgotten to do my brows, so let's get on with those. So this is just the Rimmel Brow This Way pencil. It's got a spoolie on one end, just to comb through. And I will actually make an effort to find my boy brow this week, sometime in the next couple of days, so I can be using that. So I already have very thick dark eyebrows, so I don't use much. I just sort of make sure there's no gaps, just very lightly. Oh, that's a lot, isn't it? But I don't use it to change the shape or anything like that. That looks like a lot actually, so I'm going to comb it through with the spoolie again, try and soften it up. That does look quite uneven, doesn't it? Looks like I'm having uneven eyebrows today. This one just looks so much thicker. I don't know if I can... So I don't want to make this one as thick as that one. It looks a bit crazy, but I'll have to just deal with it for today. As I say, I'm not used to using pencils anymore. I just use my Boy Brow Gel, and it just helps it look a little bit fuller. So yeah, I'm going to leave it as that today. Don't judge me. And for mascara, I'm going to use the 17 Ultimate Lasting Definition Mascara. This is another new one, and to be honest, I quite like it. It was totally affordable. I think it was like £2 or £3. So if you need makeup and you're on a budget, go for 17. It's actually really good for the money. It's only, each thing is only a couple of quid. I think the palette was £5. I think I got a concealer for £2. There's an eyeliner, I think again that was £2. It's really actually quite impressive for the price. So, but I needed a new mascara anyway, because my Sky High one was starting to dry out and not look its best. But you can see it doesn't look clumpy. they just look big. And for £2, I'm not mad. Just do the other eye. So yeah, I like this. I'm gonna do the bottoms a little bit. Oh, there we go. So I've just managed to, I always do this. It's always when I'm in a rush. Oh, it looks really smudged now, doesn't it? Because I've also smudged the... Okay, let's see if I can fix this. Okay, I feel like that looks a little bit better. So there's a darker side, so... Do I just smudge out the other side, make it look even? There we go, that'll work. I'll leave it at that. Okay. I haven't got time today. Okay, so this is my Catrice Highlight Duo. It's a mineral highlighting palette in gold. I don't normally go for gold, but I did. When I picked this up, I found it in TK Maxx and decided I wanted it. I've always wanted to try Catrice Cosmetics, so I thought this was a good opportunity. So I think today I'm going to go with Radiant Light on this side. It's the lightest one. There is a lot of product in this palette, so I just... It's a nice, subtle, but it's very, very buildable. You can... And just a little bit in the middle. There we go. It's a nice... It doesn't show up much on camera in this. I don't like to put too much on, so yeah. I don't go for the wet look, super, super glowy. And then I've got my Charlotte Tilbury Lucky Diamonds lipstick. I quite like this one. You know what, I've never panned a lipstick, so I'm hoping I will. Need to get my mirror back out, otherwise I'm going to end up putting it all over my face. It's a really nice one. It's kind of a nude. It's like a slightly pinky nude with a bit of gold glitter in it. It's not super chunky, so... So yeah, there is the final look. I have got to run out, so I'm not going to be hanging around too much. And I said this was only be a quick video, and we're almost 25 minutes in, so obviously I do this every time. So yeah, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think. Are there any products that you liked or didn't like? Tell me off for my methods if you really want to, I don't care. I will leave a link down below to my Instagram. I post on there, and I haven't been, but I normally post daily, so I'm going to get back into that. And again, yeah, sorry for being so absent. I will get back into being a bit more regular. I'm starting to feel myself again, so yeah, there we go. I don't think I've got anything else to say today. I think that's about it. Yeah, I need to go pick my son up, so bye.